Okay, welcome to Postpartum Recovery Series. I am so glad that you're here. First of all, congratulations on your baby. And congratulations on your body. Growing and delivering that baby is a big deal. However your delivery went, whether you had a C-section, whether if things went as planned or they didn't, I hope that you're proud of yourself and you're proud of your body and your baby, and that you're really taking the time to celebrate yourself and be grateful for this amazing body that is still healing. Before we get started with the actual exercises, I just want to go over some things with you, and I'll try to be brief. I know your time is precious, especially now that you're caring for a little human, possibly other kids too. So I'm just going to refer to my notes and we'll zip through it. So first of all, I just want to reiterate how important it is. This is not a bounce back program, get your six-pack abs, lose all the baby weight as fast as possible. That is not what this is. So if you're looking for that, this is not the right place for you. I'm sorry. This is very much strengthen the muscles that were weakened with pregnancy, get rid of some compensation patterns that we have, work on breathing, pelvic floor muscles, relaxation, mobility, and especially strengthening that deep core that was stretched out. So if that's what you're looking for, stick with me. We're going to do it in a gentle, effective, proven way, and we're going to get you there. We're going to get you back to the things that you love, and back to exercise, back to lifting that heavy stroller in and out of the car. So that's what this is. So if that sounds good to you, stick with me. Do the Postpartum Recovery Series with me. I'd love to have you. All right, and the second most important thing, if you have not watched my 3 101 videos, so there's Breathing 101, Pelvic Floor 101, Core 101. If you have not watched those 3 videos, please watch them. I know that you think, oh, I don't have the time, I don't want to, but that is where the magic happens in the healing and in the postpartum recovery. So please watch those before you start on week 1. All right, just referring to my notes here. I feel like my brain is sleep deprived, so all right. So another thing that's very important, just because I'm doing these exercises and it says week 1 postpartum, week 3 postpartum, week 5 postpartum, this is in no way saying this is where your body should be by week 1 postpartum. If any of these exercises are causing you pain, incontinence, making your bleeding more than it was, anything like that, then you're not ready for those exercises yet, and that's okay. There's no contest. It totally depends also on what type of delivery you had. I know this delivery was uncomplicated, vaginal delivery. I had no tearing. That hasn't been the case with other of my deliveries. Especially I look at my first delivery ended with a vacuum and an episiotomy, or my second delivery, which was a C-section. There's no way I would be where I am right now a week out postpartum. So there is no set timeline of where you're supposed to be by when these videos say I am. It totally depends on your body. If you're moving through these videos quicker than I am, great. It's simply a progression of getting those correct muscles firing and the mind-body connection back. So there's no reason to beat yourself up because you're not where you think you should be. There is no should. There's only meeting your body where it's at right now and taking it slow as you need to. All right. I kind of mentioned recovery time varies so much, whether you had a C-section, whether you had an assisted delivery with a vacuum or forceps, whether you had tearing, whether you had no tearing. It all depends. So just be compassionate with your body. That is the most important thing. Also, if you're not able to get to the 3 videos within 1 week, who cares? It's simply progressive. If you need to repeat that week, 2, 3, 4 times until you can move on to the next one, great. Meet your body where it's at. Okay, I hope I've hit that point home. All right, so now what can you expect? So the first 3 weeks of this program are going to be gentle, quick, just something you can do in 10 minutes or less to rehab, get that mind-body connection back without spending excess amounts of time that you don't have. And then after around that 4-week mark, we're gonna up it a little bit. Usually I feel like that's kind of when women tend to be feeling a little better and like, okay, I'm up for something. I'm up for a little more, but nothing too crazy yet. So that's where we're gonna be around 4 weeks. And now, as I said, there's gonna be 3 days a week, which if you don't get to them all in 1 week, again, that's okay. But on the other days, prioritize rest. Your body needs rest, okay? So especially in those first 2 weeks postpartum, make sure you're spending a lot of time laying down. That really helps our organs and everything stay where they're supposed to be when we use gravity to our advantage by laying down as much as possible. I'm not saying don't go walk around, don't get out of bed, because of course that's important too, sometimes especially for our mental sanity, but try to stick around your house, stick around your couch, around your bed, lay down, enjoy your baby, and make sure to spend a lot of time just laying horizontal. All right. Oh, and I just wanted to mention, don't stress if you don't have the right equipment for what I'm using for each of the videos. Obviously, you know, I have programmed the moves to be effective with the equipment that I have, but if you don't have that equipment, that's okay. Find something else to use. It doesn't have to be resistance bands. You can do it without resistance bands. You can do it holding a light weight, and I'll try to show some modifications as we go along, but mostly just don't get too much in your head about any of this. Perfection is the enemy of the good, and we're not trying to go for perfection. We're going for doing something. Doing something is better than doing nothing. And so I just want to leave you with that. As we get started, I'm really excited to recover with you and just do this this is my postpartum recovery too. We're doing this together. We're doing this imperfectly. We're just doing it, and we're doing it because we matter and because we want to be strong for our families. And I look forward to seeing you in week 1, video 1. I will see you soon.